Morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we're going to a abandoned cemetery. It's a little cemetery from this old town here, started in the 1840s. It's way back in the woods, so let's take a hike in there. It is very overgrown in here. Somebody's been driving back in here, but it's, I know the way to get there, but if you didn't know how to get here, you'd have a tough time finding it. Very, very overgrown. Definitely forgotten. The last cemetery we went to, I mean, they kept it up. It was a little neglected, the older places, but this one is a 100% abandoned cemetery. I don't know if anybody's been back here recently. I heard at one point somebody had came back here and picked up some of the gravestones, but I doubt that they have cut anything. It's very tight in here. Tight like a tiger.
Yes, you are tight like a tiger.
When we get there, I'll turn you on. We're getting there. It's just a little bit of a hike. Okay, we're by the big tree that I know it's around, and the big old pile of dirt getting dumped. So we're close. We're gonna head on in here and try to find it. I know it's back in this thick stuff. I should be able to see the gravestones. Excuse me, Mr. Orb Weaver Spider. Get on out of here. Oh. Oh, I see it. I see the gravestones. There we are. Getting overtaken by the trees. They're lined up straight down here. Little old cemetery. Doesn't look like anyone's been here. Oh, somebody might have cleaned them up. Yeah, I think somebody might have cleaned them up. Okay, I got you in handheld mode now. It's a little difficult. Okay. There we go. Well, this is obviously, oh my word, that scared the living crap out of me. Whew. That's a raw expression right there. Okay, born April 18th, 1904. Died November 12th, 1904. That is quite sad. Not even 1 year old. And there's a couple rocks here that are used as a footstone, and there's just a rock here for this one. No markings on it. Ah, get off of me. Just a rock to show where somebody's buried, but I mean, no, that's not even a rock. No, that's a rock. Okay. Yep, all they could afford was to have a rock and another rock. Judging by the size, it's about exactly the same size as this one. So I'm assuming a baby. Now this one, on the other hand, this is a big one. Footstones right there. So not quite 5 foot, but yeah, they have really deteriorated. I think this is a family cemetery in memory of Willie D. Brown, aged 20 years old. I cannot find the birth date or the death date. That's a hard one. I don't know. Moving along here. It's another grave, footstone, headstone. Yeah, I don't think anybody really came out here to clean this. Oh, that's sad. There is a armadillo or gopher tortoise hole right in the middle of the graveyard here. I wouldn't be surprised if there was any bones or wood that came up. Oh, we got a Confederate soldier here. WMC Denham. Born August 9th, 1836, died March 31st, 1906. Served in the CSA from 1861 to 1865, the whole war. The memory of all faithful soldiers shall be cherished. Confederate States of America. Okay, this one's, I wonder there's all sorts of mosquitoes back here with all that water. And there's quite a few that are right on the ground here. I might try to flip them up and set them back up if I can. Skeeters are thick. Something Denham, 1814 to... It's hard to tell. I think that's from the 30s. Skeeters are thick. Whole bunch of rocks in here that shouldn't be around here, but... Oh yeah. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they had flowers in it or something. It's just making the mosquitoes vicious right now. Okay, before we get malaria, let's head on over here. Oh, that is sad. Sad, sad, sad. I'm gonna see if I can't lift this up and like prop it against something. Hold on. Okay. If there is any spirits in this graveyard here, just trying to make it so you're not forgotten. Your ancestors have a bunch of their headstones up here, and I'm just gonna try to return it the way you were. Try to prop you up here if that's all right. Oh lordy, that is heavy. Don't be any pygmies. Oh lordy. There is nothing written on this. Unfortunately, folks, there is nothing written on this one. So I don't know if this was the footstone. I'm just gonna set that one back right where it was. There is a bunch of stuff just all over the place. Falling down. This is quite sad. Like I said, for the family that's still in here, my apologies. I'm trying to make it so you are not forgotten. Cheese and rice. So there's absolutely nothing written on this one. Nothing at all. That one I cannot get out of the ground. This one, I'm gonna set you up here and I'm gonna try to clean this up. Oh, this one's from 1854. Holy smokes, that's old. Sacred to the memory of Anne White, wife of W.M. White, born the 26th of November, 1826, died the 13th of May, 1854. Quite young. 27 years and 5 months and 17 days. My apologies to you, Miss Anne. Hopefully your name will be remembered in the histories now. You'll be on a video. And here you are. Sacred. (1854). That is quite old for this area, folks. Ah, the skeeters are so thick. Oh, there's definitely a depression here. There's another grave in here. That's probably the oldest one. But I am not seeing a headstone. Oh, there's another depression over there. You can just see where it's dug out. Alright folks, this was a thriving community back in the day. Hundreds of people lived here, and this was obviously a family cemetery. Today, the population's like 12. Hardly anybody lives in this little town here. And it's just sitting back here rotting. But we have it on video, and we at least tried to pick up the ones out of the muck there. I thought they were gravestones, but they seem to be footstones. They don't have anything written on them at all. And I'm not going to go rearranging this place. I just, if it had anything on it, I was going to set it up so you could see it. But I'm not rearranging anything. Letting it stay just how it is. We got cleaned off there so you could see it. But other than that, we're not moving anything around. We're going to do one more walk through here. Again, I'm pretty sure there's a grave here. You can see it dips and it's right in line with the other gravestones. So that's probably the earliest one here. Pre-1856. There's what didn't have anything on it. All of these didn't have anything on it. 3 of them. Here's Anne from 1856. It's the oldest gravestone I've seen around this part, these parts. That one I believe is from the 30s, judging by the concrete too. Ow. It looks like a 18 something to 19 something. That one's really hard to read. And we have our Confederate soldier here. Unfortunately, like I said, there's either an armadillo hole or a gopher tortoise hole or something, and they're digging right underneath these graves here. This one looks like it's been cleaned up, but it has no date on it. Fairly small though, about the same size as the children. This is just a rock completely cut out of something. The top bashed off, but nothing's written on it, like I said. Ah, skeeters are bad. And this one is getting completely messed up. This might even be a grave here too. I'm not sure. Everything is getting pushed up by the tree here. Obviously, this giant, couple 100-year-old oak tree, it's been tilted over, pushed over, and this whole area would have been clear. You can see just how angled that one is. It's hard to give you like dimensions here, but this tree, this tree is massive. Two big old shoots sticking up there. So it's very sad, but at least we know it's out here. And I believe it is on a map for an old grave site somewhere. It is documented. That's the most important part. They're not completely lost forever, although it has not been cared for in many, many, many years. This has not been plowed, it looks like, or cleared in a very long time. We got trees here that are at least 40 years old. So, hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's a very sad sight. We got veterans in here, we got babies, we got very, very old for this area. We're in like north central Florida right now. Very cool. Okay folks, I really hope you enjoyed the cemetery video here, or graveyard, whatever you want to call it. Very sad these places are just completely getting lost. But that's the way she goes with those private cemeteries. When the people die, who's going to foot the bill to take care of it? Sometimes the government will foot the bill. Other times, nobody will. There was only just a family in there, so, oh, there's bricks. Really? Ow, old bricks. Maybe that's got to do with the house. Okay. We're almost back to civilization.